Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to a quick review, which of course we are going to be talking about Queen Banana, which, can I just say, Queen Banana and its previous episode, Soul Crusher, are amazing. So many of these episodes, especially recently for season 4, have honestly been absolutely insane. Just seeing all the little factors that play into all of these episodes is honestly shocking. And I'm honestly really excited to see how this season comes together once I get to actually watch it in chronological order, because that is actually a plan of mine that once the season is done, I'm going to go back through the entire series and watch it chronologically to see how exactly everything worked episode to episode to make this amazing, just honestly amazing series. It's incredible what they've done. And with Queen Banana, it's just leading the flock. Again, continuing the trend of developing the characters first, and the villain is kind of a side aspect of it. It's insane to think about. To start off, the episode begins with basically everyone is preparing for making a movie. Everyone's excited, ready to go, and this movie is going to be in theaters, which is honestly really impressive for teenagers to do. A high school project ending up being in theaters is incredible. But that's only just the bare minimum. On top of that, Chloe comes in demanding to be the lead character and causes a whole bunch of mayhem for a good majority of the episode before she basically abandons the project and leaves, demanding them to make everything in her vision as perfect as she wants it to be. But the interesting factor here is that as soon as she leaves, Marinette steps up and says, "We are going to make the movie that we originally planned. We're not going to let Chloe control what we do because we love this movie and we are going to accomplish it. We are going to do the job that we wanted to make." And they accomplished that. And honestly, I would love to see what that full movie is. I doubt that it was just what they show in the actual episode, because that alone just feels too much. But you could feels like too little. But on top of that, it honestly feels like something that Zoe wanted to make. But not just Zoe. It also is Mayor Bourgeois is also involved in this, basically wanting his two daughters to, well, his stepdaughter and his actual daughter, to get along with each other, to be friends. And Zoe, you can kind of feel that because of how they actually say her lines and all of it. It's incredible, all of the effort that these characters clearly put into making this movie. I honestly loved it. We then continue, and obviously the fight. The fight was pretty self-explanatory, and moved relatively well, and shows how much better of a B Miraculous holder Vespera is compared to that of Queen Bee, with many honestly amazing aspects. Instantly knowing that as soon as she runs out of energy, she needs to refuel Pollen and get back into the actual battle. It's insane how quickly she was able to learn, moving very quickly from step to step, making sure that everything runs smoothly. It's kind of insane. She's probably the most skilled of all of the heroes to this point, which Honestly, I'm a bit surprised, but it does make sense considering the fact that more than likely Chloe would have given her a lot of her information because of the fact that she wanted to brag about being a superhero. At least before she decided that she hated Zoe completely. But with that, the episode kind of concludes, but in an interesting way. As Marinette is about to give her the magical charm to make sure that she doesn't get akumatized again, um, Chloe runs off, doesn't want anything to do with it. So they have to play a little bit of trickery with her to make sure that to basically have Zoe give it to her. It's honestly a really interesting way. And honestly, I wish I could talk more about it, and I do plan to talk more about it next week alongside all of these other episode reviews to actually complete them to their full extent and make sure that you guys understand just how amazing these episodes were. On top of that, in the next few days, we are going to be getting Optigami, which is looking to be a rather interesting episode. We'll talk about that probably a little bit tomorrow, um, but also expect there to be the episode review, which I'm really excited to talk about that episode, like I said. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and ring that notification bell. And of course, make sure that if you have any thoughts or theories, please leave them down in the comments below. And of course, if you are going to say leave a theory, make sure to say theory review somewhere in a comment, and I will talk about it in a future video. But anyways, guys, I have been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on!